Hi Gemini, so I'm going to do a non-contact reading for you guys for September. Find out your person's energy, their feelings, intentions, actions and the future position. There will be a part 2 as per usual in subscription, so you can check that out if it resonates here. If you want to inquire about a personal reading, please click the link under my bio or in description. Now let's go for it. Let's see what non-contact reading looks like for you guys for this week. So Gemini. Yeah. It says show the world the real you, and that's full moon in Aquarius. So I don't know if you're associated with an Aquarius, but it does say show the world the real you. Okay. And then we've also got your energy of communication. So communicate. There could be some communication coming in, but show the world the real you and communicate. Yes. So let's have a little look. Also got, I think I really want you to have a little chat because I've got a heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So clearly they want you to have a chat with this person, or this person wants to have a chat with you. Okay, yeah, communication and a heart-to-heart conversation. It could well happen then if it's here. It might be all leading up to that. So let's have a look at this person's energy. What their energy is, the Fool. Okay, Aries energy. What's going on in terms of how they're currently feeling towards you? How do they feel? They feel like there's an unsteady, unstable tower. They're feeling unstable in their feelings, obviously. What's going on in terms of their intentions? Their intentions is King of Swords, very cold attached. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could be there's been some sort of like cold detached energy between you two, and they were intending to maybe be focused on moving forward, maybe communicating that with you in their intentions. So what's going to happen going forward in their actions towards you? There is obviously a connection here, so they're seeing you as a connection, which is lovely. And what is the future position? The King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could be something to do with stability. We'll have a look. There could be an anxiety over putting the work into stabilising a situation. But we've got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, so yeah, we'll take that for now. Right, the Fool, Aries. So it's taking a leap of faith. This person really wants to have a new beginning. They really want to take a leap of faith. They want to forget about the past and they want to move forward. And there's the Hierophant. So it's literally a high level of commitment, and there's a strategy regarding that high level of commitment that they're fearing. So there's something about a high level of commitment or structure or discipline or a long-term relationship that is causing a lot of stress or battle, or there's a lot of strategy. Someone's keeping a lot to themselves. They're trying to navigate through this. I don't know if it's someone having a new beginning after a long-term relationship, hence non-contact. And they're like, look, I'm in this battle. I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't want to get into confrontation. I just want to have a new beginning. I just want to see where I'm at the end of September. You know, I just want to stabilize my energy maybe as well, in terms of like feeling a little bit more relieved in terms of that Fool. You know, they could also want a new beginning in that higher level of commitment, and they're battling because they don't know how to get there. So there's a strategy in play. So that could be the case as well. Let me have a look what this person's future energy looks like. The King of Pentacles. So it's something in your future position that connects to this position in your person's energy, which is about commitment. It's also about stability, longevity, work, you know, work ethic to stability and family orientation. And there's an ending to a situation. There is definitely someone done, dusted, defeated here regarding a love situation, and something that was very important to them with that with that Hierophant. So there was someone really important to you here, or they were really important to you. No, you were really important to them, apologies, because it feels like this person's really upset. They're done, dusted, defeated over this high level of commitment, or it could be another high level of commitment they're done, dusted, defeated in. So have a look at their feelings. So they're really, really going through that tower, and it's emotionally distressed them. They're trying to navigate through their emotions, and they feel really guarded. The thing with the King of Cups is that they are at least mastering trying to work out their emotion. They're trying to work through it because it is choppy, but they still seem to be able to navigate that emotion with ease more than the Queen can, but it's easier, but it's still emotional. So this person is emotionally navigating through some stuff here, because these are under choppy waters, that King of Cups. Now, King of Cups also shows that someone is in love, or there's an emotion towards you, but there's also been a cut off. There's been someone feels like there's a depletion between you two. They've been left out in the cold. There might not be no contact. There's a boundary up. You've put a boundary up there, put a boundary up, and there's no getting through that at the moment. So they're still working through this tower and still trying to navigate their emotion. And that's their feelings towards you at the moment. Let's have a look what's going to happen in the near future and how they're going to be feeling. What's going to happen going forward in this person's feelings. There is an opportunity for that new beginning. So they're going to feel a little bit better, but it's because they've got the Fool here in their energy. That Fool is a representation of Aries, and it's about fun-loving characters. It's about just going out there and feeling free. And then in their feelings, they've got the Page of Wands, which is the baby energy of the Fool, which is almost like, I need to step out now. I need to take ownership and be a bit more happier within myself, or a bit more passionate and adventurous or fun, or, you know, whatever that is. So there's a small step in the future there from this person after a cut off. Wow, this has been harsh between you two. They might want a judgment. They want a renewal of energy. They might just want to renew their own energy to start off with. We've got a cut off. Wow. So they're very cold detached. This is a very cold detached energy in their feelings as well. So let's have a look at their intentions with you. What's their intentions, please? There's a conversation, or there's a focus on the Ten of Pentacles, which then comes with a lot of pain. There's regret, sorrow, or loss. And now there's a bit of a waiting game. So someone is sat there waiting now, or someone's at a distance from you, and there has been a conversation, or they want to have a conversation regarding their stability. Or they really have had that conversation and said, look, you left me out in the cold. I feel done, dusted, defeated. I also feel like I'm feeling a lot of sorrow in a situation. Or vice versa, it could be that they regret something, and they're now feeling that that you've put your walls up. Whoever has done that, they're now fearing the worst, okay, or there's the worst happening. And it's like, I feel lost now. I feel a lot of sorrow. I also feel like there is a legacy here, and I don't know which way to go on it. So it could be that there's been a long-term energy between you and this person, and there is that feeling of not knowing which way to go now in your person's intentions. There is a sharpness of that King of Swords, but that could just be because of a communication or something that happened between the pair of you in regards to that King of Swords, and that focus that might be required. So let's have a look at the future intentions, because we've got the Queen of Swords in their feelings. What's their future intentions, please? Ten of Pentacles, it's a focus for them. Is that Ten of Pentacles? Is their legacy? Is their stability? Is something to do with longevity? And they need more time and temperance. They need to work together, want to stabilize something. They do want to work together. They want to stabilize something with you. Or it could be a case that they just want more time to be able to, you know, be more stable in themselves with that Ten of Pentacles, as well as that King of Pentacles. They could have to close out another cycle with somebody else, and therefore they're asking for more patience regarding the Ten of Pentacles with you. Or they do want to have a rodeo and make things right with you and work on that, you know, alchemizing of a situation. It's just asking you to be a bit more patient maybe in the near future in terms of the legacy of this. Right, let's have a look what's going on in terms of the actions. So the actions, this person is a little bit inconsistent and back and forth in terms of love, because there is a little bit of rejection here. And they're not sure which way to go. They're trying to balance that rejection or disappointment or dissatisfaction out. It could have been that they've rejected you, or they've disappointed you because they've had to make a decision in love. There's been a bit of a back and forth regarding a situation. They could have a decision between two people or two energies. It could also be they need to make a decision on what they actually want in terms of their soul connection or love or whatever that is. Okay, so yes. Now, Gemini, let's just get you and your energies underneath the deck, so it could be about you. Now, I think I'm going to run out of time. We've got clarity of mind, and we've got healing. So this person wants to have a clear vision, and they want to heal the situation with you. I've got to rush because part 2, I'll do an extended for a minute, so you'll be able to get a little bit more information before it goes off. So we've got temperance, we've got working together, we've got judgment, we've got hope, wish and want to bring stability back forward into the situation. This looks really good actually. So this looks like when there's some clarity coming in the future from this person that they want to heal, manifest and realign to their wish fulfillment. They want to have a judgment, a reconciliation.